Hello YouTube fans, once again. I'm still working on some basic bluegrass stuff for you guys. One thing that I thought of is, trying to do a little bit more basic things. Some of this stuff might be fancy for a lot of beginners, just regular G runs and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to break it down a little bit easier, a couple licks that you guys can use, switching different chords, or just different licks and everything. And the first one is, typically at the end of a phrase you add like a G run if you're in the key of G. Okay? What I'm going to tell you to do is do the same thing, but not do the... You're just going to do the last part. And that's the D string, 2nd fret. You're going to pull off to the open D and then hit the G, the open G, the next string. And one of the things that I want you guys to grasp is the concept of what's called a rest stroke. And you'll find yourself, as you practice this, it's a lot more easier than hitting this, coming out here with a pick and then trying to find the G string. But your goal is to pick the first string that you're playing, and watch my pick, it's going to rest on the G string here. My pick is resting on that next string so that it'll be ready to hit it. The pick stops and then it's ready instead of this. My pick coming way out here and then trying to come back and find the G, it's already there. Okay? And you're already set up for a downstroke, which has more attack in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice. We're going to need to do that, the 2nd fret. Remember, pull up, pull up. Pull off is where you grab it kind of with the tip of your finger and you pick it and then flick it. Okay. You want to kind of bend it just a tad to get that grip. And like we said, we want it to sound the same, or at least close to the same volume as the original pick stroke. G string. And also you can do it on the 3rd fret for a more bluesy tone. What I recommend you using is your middle finger. You might have to completely release the chord to get that, and then you come back down. Okay, so how we're going to practice this is we're going to strum whatever way you're comfortable strumming with. My typical strum is bass, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up. And you can look at that up in some of my strumming videos, basic strumming videos on how to do that pattern. But what you would typically want to do is just practice that little lick and over and over again within the strum. And that allows you to not only play it in time, but it also allows you to, if you do a little bobble, like a couple things I did the first of that, it kind of muted some strings or whatever, it allows you to get a feel for where you need to adjust. Instead of playing, oh I messed up, let's go back. Now you need to do it on the fly and keep it going so that you can adjust on the fly. Okay, and the next one is going to be a run to the D chord. Say we were doing I'll Fly Away and we wanted to go that D. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Now all that is you're going to take from the G position, move that middle finger down to the 2nd fret, or this A string here, the next string down on the 3rd fret, pick it and then slide. And when you're doing that, you're going to release all the others, all the other fingers here. You don't want it sliding with the fingers holding down here. That's just going to inhibit your movement. And it's kind of the same thing as you're going to rest that pick on the next string down when you hit the first note. My pick is already resting down here on the D string to hit it. Okay. And it's the same timing as the first one. Same timing, da 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 da. And what I want you to get also is that if you're a beginner, you don't want to have this right here. You don't want to have that quick flick. You want a kind of like play it and pause for just a split second, and then release. The difference is this is correct. This is not. Difference. You want that calm, cool, and collective deal here. Same thing with this. You don't want to slide. You know, you want to slide, pause, and then slide. So what you're going to do to practice this is keep yourself going, keep the pace going, and switch between those 3 licks. One time we're going to do the G. This time, this one, then go to the D. And then come back and do the 3rd fret, and go back to the D. And we're going to do it while we're strumming. Notice I'm switching back and forth between the 2 G licks. From the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret. Slide. You know, back and forth, and I'm still using that little hammer on there for that little extra drive instead of just adds that little extra bluegrass flair. You know, you want to practice little things like that. So work on that and work on it while you're strumming. So that you can get that nice timing going, and you can adjust on the fly. If you're having trouble with any of those, stop and do that one while strumming. So you can get it nice and clean. Okay. Same thing with the other ones. But that is your basic bluegrass licks for this time, and I'll be working on some more videos for you guys, and for my buddy Joe, he's been requesting these, so I'll be working on them. We're going to try some other keys the next time. I've been staying in G the majority of the time, if not all the time, and we're going to learn how to transpose some of these licks into other keys, and that's what makes it fun, when you can do something in one key and transpose it and translate to another key, be able to use all those techniques. So we're going to work on that next time. Please subscribe. Thank you guys for subscribing already, and invite your friends to check me out. You can also find me on Facebook.com and Twitter.com/TheEricBeatty, and you can also check me out on my new website, SecretsOfTexasBluesGuitar.com. Once again, if you're interested in lessons in the Upper Cumberland area, Cookeville, you know, all good, anywhere around that, you can find me on ericbeatty.musicteachershelper.com, and you can find a way to contact me through there. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to the next video to make for you guys. Thanks.